Yes, you're able to hear me now? Right. So, welcome to Unacademy, a one-stop destination for all English medium civil service aspirants. Welcome to the monthly current affairs. In today's session, I will discuss science and technology current affairs from October and November. You can download the PDF of the session from my Telegram channel, the link for which is provided here. Before I start the session, a very important announcement. If you are preparing for 2027 and beyond, exclusively for you, we came up with 20% off on all UPSC subscriptions, and we recommend you to take 18-month subscription as it covers syllabus completion or comprehensive courses for 12 months, practice courses, test series and revision courses for the next 4 to 5 months. The 18-month subscription also will provide you a 3 months of free extension. These are all limited period offers, so do enroll now. Don't forget to use the code IAS English. Let us continue with the session, the science and technology current affairs from October and November. Hope my audio video is clear. Do let me know in the comment section, everybody. Hope my audio video is clear. Right. Thank you so much. The first topic we are discussing is the airlines report severe GPS spoofing over Delhi for 7 days. This topic is based on a news article published in the Hindu on 7th November 2025. So let us first understand what is GPS spoofing. In the GPS spoofing, the GPS receiver. What is a GPS receiver here? GPS receiver in this particular example is a flight, but it can also be a car or a bike. But in the topic we are discussing, let us assume the GPS receiver is a flight, and the GPS receiver will get signals from multiple satellites, say satellite 1, satellite 2, satellite 3, satellite 4, satellite 5, like that. And the GPS receiver, the flight, will understand where it is. It means it will understand its location. It will understand its location based on the time taken. Based on the time taken to receive the GPS signal. It means if it takes more time to receive the GPS signal, means it is far away from the satellite. If it takes lesser time to receive the GPS signal, it means it is less distant from the satellites. So the GPS receiver, in this example, a flight, will understand its location based on the time taken to receive the signals. These signals are coming from multiple satellites. So now here what happens is an attacker. Who is the attacker? The one who is using the GPS spoofing. Basically, what is a GPS spoofing? It's a cyber attack. This attacker will use radio transmitters. The radio transmitter will send fake GPS signals. It means the GPS receiver, which is the flight, is getting two signals. It is getting authentic signals. From satellite. and fake GPS signals from the attacker. Now, these two signals will compete with each other, and the GPS receiver, the flight is designed to accept stronger signals. Now, all of you tell me, the authentic signals are coming from the satellites, means from long distance, hundreds of kilometers. And the attacker is located on the ground, means sending the signals being there at just a few tens of kilometers. So, based on common sense, just guess and tell me which signals will be stronger. The authentic signals from the satellites will be stronger, or the fake signal from the attacker will be stronger? Yes, everybody? Right. The fake signals, you're able to hear me? The fake signals will be stronger. The fake signals will be stronger and the authentic signals will be weaker. And remember, the flight is designed to accept whatever signal that is stronger. Now the flight will accept the fake signal from the attacker. Okay, it means basically this is a cyber attack where the attacker is hijacking the flight without being there in the flight. In the old movies, they show that the hijackers are in the flight. But here, the attacker can hijack the flight without even being there in the flight. Okay, it means because of this, now the flight believes. The flight believes that it is at a different location. For example, let us suppose the flight is over Delhi, but the flight will believe that it is over Mumbai. Why? Because the attacker is sending the false signals, making the flight believe that it is at a different location. And also the attacker will navigate the flight. Attacker will navigate the flight. Originally, what should navigate the flights? The satellites are expected to navigate the flight. The GPS signals from the satellites are expected to navigate the flight. But here, the signals sent by the attacker are navigating the flight. They can make a flight which is over Delhi to believe that it is over Mumbai, and they can navigate a flight which is supposed to go to USA to go to some China or Pakistan, because now the attacker is navigating the flight by sending the fake GPS signals. In simple terms, it is a cyber attack and it is a hijacking without the hijacker being there in the flight. This is called GPS spoofing. I hope GPS spoofing is clear for all of you. Let us see more details about this. GPS spoofing. It occurred recently in the airspace over New Delhi, causing widespread flight disruptions. Flights got disrupted, and this led to high-level national security investigation. Of course, it is a problem to the national security. Imagine an attacker hijacking the flight without even being there in the flight. So it is a severe national security related issue. Then, how the GPS works? I already explained it, but let us just recap it once. The GPS receiver, for example, flight here, will calculate the location by measuring the time it takes to receive the signals from multiple satellites. These authentic satellite signals are weak because they take a lot of time to reach the Earth's surface. The GPS spoofing exploits this weakness, this vulnerability that the original GPS signals will be weaker. Okay, and an attacker uses a specialized radio transmitter. The attacker uses a radio transmitter or a software to generate fake GPS signals that mimic the authentic signals. And now the attacker will start navigating the flight, overpowering the signals. The counterfeit signals are broadcast at a stronger power level than the authentic signals, okay, which are coming from the distant satellites. And as I already told you, the GPS receiver, that is a flight, is designed to lock on to the strongest available signal. If two signals are available, it will use strongest available signal. Means it will use attacker signals despite the presence of the original GPS signals. So it will accept the false data as genuine. Deception. Once the receiver is tracking the fake signals, the attacker can manipulate the flight to make it believe that it is at a different location, and also can navigate it to the place where they want. Okay, so this is GPS spoofing. This is GPS spoofing. I hope it is clear. Then if that is clear, solve this question. And do text your answer in the messages. Do text your answer in the messages. Right? Which of the following statements correctly describe GPS spoofing? It can affect aviation navigation system. Can it affect the flight navigation system? Yes. Then, is it a cyber attack? Yes, basically this is a cyber attack. It's a cyber attack where false GPS signals are broadcast to mislead a receiver. Receiver is the flight here. Okay, about its actual location and the route. So second statement is also correct. Okay, so C and D can be eliminated. Then first option, both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Both statements are correct. And the statement 2 correctly explains the statement number 1. Yes, the second statement is correctly explaining the first statement. GPS spoofing can affect the flight navigation. How? By a cyber attack where the attacker makes a false GPS signal to appear as the true GPS signal. So the second statement correctly explains the first statement. So option A is correct. A is the right answer. Is that clear? Right. Then moving on to the second topic. Second topic is enteromics, which is a personalized cancer vaccine. So let us see what happens here. In enteromics, there is a dual mechanism. It uses a dual mechanism. It means it uses two different mechanisms. And both the mechanisms are used for what? Both mechanisms are used to kill the cancer cells. It will use two different mechanisms to kill the cancer cells. Now let us understand both the mechanisms one by one. Right. The first mechanism is oncolytic viruses. Oncolytic viruses. Oncolytic viruses. Onco means cancer. Lysis means breakdown. So oncolytic viruses are the viruses that break down or break open the cancer cells. If a cancer cell breaks down, it means in effect they will kill the cancer cells, right? How do they kill the cancer cells? Okay, just keep responding if you are following. Do text me in the comment section. So here what they have done is, they used 4 harmless viruses. 4 harmless viruses. Okay, then step 1, these 4 harmless viruses infect the cancer cells. Infect the cancer cells. Means what? Imagine this is your cancer cell. Okay, it's your cancer cell. And these 4 viruses, they infected the cancer cell. It means right now they are inside the cancer cell. Then what happens? They replicate. These viruses will replicate. Once they replicate, they form millions of viruses. Now, just imagine if you blow too much of air into a balloon, the balloon will blast. Same way, when there are millions of viruses inside this cancer cell, okay, the cancer cell breaks open. The cancer cell will break open. I hope it is clear. Look at this. Like this. Okay, this is nothing but the cancer cell. Now the cancer cell is broken, like the cancer cell is now broken open like this. Once this cancer cell breaks open, right, then what happens is tumor antigens. Tumor means cancer. Cancer antigens are released out. Cancer antigens are released out. Why cancer antigens are released out? Because now the cancer cell is open. Who opened the cancer cell? Who broken down the cancer cell? The viruses, oncolytic viruses. Viruses that can break down the cancer cell. They have broken this cancer cell, right? Then the tumor or the cancer antigens are released out. Then next what happens? The immune system recognize the cancer antigens. Are these cancer antigens exposed to the immune system before the cancer cells broke open? No. The cancer antigens were hidden inside the cancer cell. The cancer antigens were hidden inside the cancer cell. Once the viruses break down the cancer cell, the cancer antigens are out. Once the cancer antigens are out, the immune system recognizes the cancer antigens. Okay, and then what they will do? They will destroy the leftover cancer cells. They will destroy the leftover cancer cells. Why am I saying leftover cancer cells? Few cancer cells already died because the virus broken them open. And then this breakdown of the cancer cell releases the cancer antigens, and the immune system will recognize the cancer antigens and will destroy even those cancer cells which are not yet broken down by the virus. This is the mechanism. I hope the mechanism clear? Right. Okay. I will just give you a small recap. 4 oncolytic viruses. Onco means cancer, lysis means breakdown. Oncolytic viruses means the viruses that can break down the cancer cells. Step 1. They infect the cancer cells. Step 2. They will replicate inside the cancer cells. Step 3. This replication forms millions of viral particles. These many viruses inside will blast the cancer cell. Step 5. Once the cancer cell burst open, the cancer antigens are released outside. Earlier, these cancer antigens are hidden inside the cancer cell, so the immune system could not see them. Now that the cancer cell is broken down and the cancer antigens are released outside, the immune system will recognize the cancer antigens. and will destroy the leftover cancer cells. I am using the word leftover cancer cells because the oncolytic viruses already destroyed a few cancer cells. This destruction released the cancer antigens and the immune system activated to destroy the leftover cancer cells also. So this is how the cancer cells are destroyed by the immune system and the cancer is cured. I told you that there are two mechanisms. This is the first mechanism. Is that clear for all of you? Right. Do respond. Do text me, okay, your answers in the message section. Okay. Make the use of the live session. So make it more interactive. So let us give it a reading. Oncolytic viruses in the enteromics incorporates a combination of 4 harmless viruses. Why are they harmless? Because they are genetically engineered. They are engineered to target only the cancer cells. They do not infect the healthy cells. So these 4 oncolytic viruses are harmless. I don't have any problem. If I inject those 4 oncolytic viruses into my body, they will not infect my healthy cells. They are engineered. It means they are modified to specially infect only the cancer cells. The viruses replicate and cause the cancer cell to burst and die. This releases specific tumor-associated antigens and other danger signals into the body so that the immune system will destroy the leftover cancer cells. This is the first mechanism. I hope it is clear. Now let us see the second mechanism. Both mechanisms are there in the enteromix. That is the reason why it is called enteromix. Mix because it is a mix of 2 procedures. And we completed only the first procedure. Got it? So now let us see the second procedure. So in the second procedure what we do is, okay, look at here. Second procedure, first we collect. Let us go step by step. If the first step is not clear, text me, repeat. I will explain that point once again. Right? So we collect the mRNA from a patient's cancer cells. Now, because we have taken the mRNA from this patient's cancer cell, this is specific to only this patient. Is that clear? It means it is personalized. It means if you take the mRNA from my cancer cells, this mRNA vaccine will not work for the treatment of cancer in the other person. It will cure only my cancer. Is that clear? So step 1, we collect the mRNA from a cancer patient's cell, and this mRNA is very personalized. It will work only for this person. Is that clear? Then step 2. Okay. Then what we do is re-inject this mRNA into the same person's body. Re-inject this mRNA into the same person's body. It means if you have taken the mRNA from my cancer cells, inject that mRNA into my body only. It will not work for the other people. Re-inject this mRNA into the same person's body. What is this mRNA? This is cancer mRNA. Cancer mRNA. Is it clear? Once you inject that mRNA into my body, what is step 3? Okay, this mRNA produces cancer antigens. This mRNA produces cancer antigens, and I am calling them as neoantigens. I mean, in the newspaper they called these cancer antigens as Neoantigens. Neo stands for what? New antigens. New antigens. It means I did not have these antigens before I got cancer. I started producing these antigens only because of the cancer. So they are new antigens, cancer antigens. This mRNA produces neoantigens. What are those neoantigens? Cancer antigens. Okay, then step 4. This cancer antigens are presented by antigen presenting cells. Antigen presenting cells. We call them as APC, antigen presenting cells, to the immune system. To the immune system means what? For example, imagine this is an antigen presenting cell. Then what it will do is it will present the cancer antigen or the neoantigen. Okay, it will present means show. It will say, hey immune system, look at here, I have a new antigen to target. Okay, so the antigen presenting cell will show the cancer antigen to the immune system. Because these cells show or present the cancer antigens or any foreign antigens to that matter, they are called as antigen presenting cells. So the antigen presenting cells will show the cancer antigen. All of you tell me, they show or present this cancer antigen to what? They show or present this cancer antigens to what? Okay, presented to the immune system. It means the fifth point, the immune system recognizes the cancer antigens. Once immune system recognizes the cancer antigens, sixth step, they destroy. Then the immune system destroys the cancer cells. Okay, immune system means more specifically what cells? CD4 and CD8. Okay, T cells destroy the cancer cells. Okay, CD4 are nothing but T helper cells. CD8 are nothing but killer T cells. Killer T cells will kill the cancer cells. T helper cells will help the killer T cells in killing the cancer cells. So this is how the immune system will destroy the cancer. Okay, and this is the second procedure. I told you enteromix. It is called enteromix because it is a mix of two procedures. First one, for harmless genetically engineered oncolytic viruses that will break down the cancer cells. Second procedure, I'll just give you a recap. Okay, if there is a cancer patient, collect the mRNA from his cancer cell. Inject this mRNA back into his body, re-inject, second step. Third step, this mRNA in my body produce cancer antigens. Fourth step, antigen presenting cells will take up this cancer antigen, okay, and present this antigen, I mean show this antigen to the immune system. Hey immune system, hey CD4 cells, CD8 cells, look here, we have a new antigen to fight with, we have a new antigen to destroy. Okay, then the immune system recognizes this cancer cell, will start killing the cancer cells. Exactly what cells will kill the cancer cells? CD8 cells. They are called killer T cells. What cells will help the killer T cells in killing the cancer cells? CD4 cells, which are called T helper cells. These are the two procedures using which we kill the cancer. Is that clear for all of you? Yes, we collect the mRNA, inject the same mRNA into the same person. Okay, if you collect my mRNA, If you collect mRNA from my cancer cell, you have to re-inject that mRNA into my body only. It will not work for the other because it is a personalized thing. This is a personalized mRNA vaccine. It's a personalized mRNA vaccine. Is that clear? Right. Okay, let us just give it a reading. Personalized mRNA immune activation. The vaccine also uses this technology similar to the COVID-19 vaccine. mRNA from the patient's own tumor. mRNA from the patient's own tumor is used as a unique vaccine that produces specific cancer antigens. We called them as neoantigens. Cancer antigens, we called them as neoantigens. Antigen presenting cells in the body pick up these cancer proteins and display them on the surface. Display them on the surface. Look at here. Display them on the surface. The immune system, and in the immune system, especially T cells, that is CD8, CD4, recognizes these proteins as foreign invaders and mounts targeted attack against these cancer cells. Okay, and also the cancer cells. So this is how, okay, they kill the cancer. Right. Okay. Why only CD4, CD8? Because that is their duty. It means why only police people will keep catching the criminals. This is their duty. Why only I am teaching? Because this is my duty. Okay. In the immune system, the T helper cells role is, their duty is to help. CD8 cells duty is to kill the cancer cells. That is their duty. I hope it is clear. Right? Socialize. Is that clear? Then, fine. If this is clear, solve this question. Solve this question. Consider the following statements regarding the oncolytic virus therapy. First one. Oncolytic virus, and if the answer strikes to you, do give your answer in the comment section. Right. Consider the following statements regarding oncolytic virus therapy. Oncolytic viruses are genetically engineered viruses. True, they are not natural viruses. They are engineered to particularly target cancer cells. They are harmless because they do not infect other healthy cells of the body, right? That specifically infect and destroy the cancer cells. Oncolytic, they specifically destroy cancer cells. So the first statement is correct. Second one, they primarily act by delivering healthy genes? No, not related to genes. This is related to mRNA. This is not related to genes, and there is nothing like the genes replacing the mutated genes. I did not explain any such mechanism while I was explaining about the enteromix. So this is not the mechanism. Third statement. This therapy also stimulates the body's immune system to recognize and attack the cancer cells. Yes, the mRNA vaccine will stimulate this presenting of this cancer antigen, will stimulate the immune system to destroy the cancer cells, attack the cancer cells. Correct. 1 and 3 only. So C is the correct answer. Very good. Thank you. Same topic, another question. Okay, solve this question, and if you are ready with your answer, do let me know your answer in the comment section. In the context of mRNA vaccines, which one of the following statements is or are correct? mRNA vaccines use a weakened or inactivated form of the pathogen to induce the immune system. Okay, before we discuss the question, please note that this particular question is in general about mRNA vaccines. Okay, not exclusively related to, not exclusively related to the enteromix topic that we discussed. In general, we have mRNA vaccines for COVID-19 also. We have mRNA vaccines for many other infections. Okay, so solve this in the context of mRNA vaccines in general. Right. First, mRNA vaccines use weakened or inactivated form of the pathogen. Wrong. Such vaccines are called as live attenuated vaccines, isn't it? So the description in the sentence is related to live attenuated vaccines. It is not related to mRNA vaccines. Second statement. Okay, the technology. Which technology? Not enteromix. mRNA vaccines technology in general, remember this. Provides instructions to the body cells to produce a specific protein? Yes, it means if I inject cancer mRNA, then I will produce cancer proteins. If you inject COVID-19 mRNA into my body, then I will produce coronaviral spike proteins. If you inject TB bacterium mRNA into my body, then my body produce TB bacterium proteins. Is it clear? So the technology provides instructions to the body's cells to produce specific proteins like viral spike protein. This viral spike protein, like we have seen there, the cancer protein triggered the immune system to destroy the cancer cells. So the spike protein will trigger the immune system to destroy the viral spike protein that triggers the immune system to destroy that cancer. Yes, in general mRNA vaccine works like that. It means, for example, if you inject coronaviral mRNA into my body, then I will produce coronaviral proteins. Then my immune system will produce antibodies for the coronaviral proteins. Then these antibodies will destroy the coronaviruses. And this is what I expect. That is how the mRNA vaccines work. So that is correct. A key challenge for mRNA vaccines is they require ultra cold storage conditions. Yes, minus 70 degrees Celsius temperature is needed to maintain. Why? Because mRNA is very heat sensitive. So you have to store mRNA vaccine at around minus 70 degrees Celsius. This is one major hurdle in using the mRNA vaccines, because for example, if their expiry date is next year, for 1 year I have to keep them at minus 70 degrees Celsius. It consumes a lot of electricity and a lot of effort, right? So that is a key challenge in using the mRNA vaccines. Correct. 2 and 3, that is B is the right answer. Yes, clear for all of you? Right. Feel free to give the answers. It's absolutely fine if your answers are wrong, but just keep this class interactive. Okay, moving on to the next topic. The next topic is about a nuclear powered, ground launched, low flying cruise missile by Russia. Okay, and it is called as Buresnik. It is called as Buresnik, right? It is nuclear powered. Means what? Nuclear fission will happen. This releases energy released, and this energy is used to fuel the missile. Okay, so therefore we are calling this as nuclear powered. I hope nuclear powered term is clear. A nuclear reactor, nuclear fission reaction. Nuclear fission means one heavy atomic nucleus splitting into two. This nuclear fission, okay, will release energy. The energy will power the missile. and it is ground launched. Means what? It is not launched from a fighter jet. It is launched from the ground. And it is a low-flying cruise missile. Let us see the difference between ballistic missiles. Ballistic missiles will jump like this. It means the path they follow is a parabola. The path they follow is a parabola. Okay. Whereas a cruise missile will travel like this. A cruise missile will travel like this. Okay. So you tell me, all of you do text in the comment section, which one is stealthier? Stealthy means secret, hidden, cannot be detected. Which one is stealthier? Yes, ballistic missiles are more stealthier or cruise missiles are more stealthier? Right, cruise missiles are stealthier. Why? Obviously. So let us suppose in a classroom there is a hyperactive kid who is jumping. A teacher can easily detect the child as naughty. But okay, if a child is straightforward, going simply in a straight way, then he may not be caught easily, right? Like that. It means what? Let us suppose, what will detect these missiles? Radar will detect the missiles, isn't it? Radar should detect the missiles. If I keep a radar at any height, for example, let us suppose, if the radar is here, then also it can detect the ballistic missile. If the radar is located here, then also it will detect. If the radar is located here, then also it can detect. If the radar is here, then also it can detect. But in all the three positions, tell me, a radar kept at 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. Can a radar kept at all these positions detect the cruise missile? Everybody fast. Can a radar located here, 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 can they all detect the cruise missile? No. Okay. But can they all detect the ballistic missile? Because ballistic missile is jumping like this. So wherever there is radar in its route, it will get detected. Is it clear? Yes. But cruise missile is going like this. If you have a radar exactly at this altitude, then only it can detect. If it is above this or below this, the cruise missile can go undetected. That is cruise missile. So, can I say that lower the altitude, stealthier a missile is? Can I say that? The lower the altitude, the stealthier it is. It is more difficult to detect that. Yes? Right. And usually all cruise missiles fly at low altitude. All cruise missiles fly at low altitude. But this Russian missile that we are discussing, flies at a much lower altitude. Okay, flies at a much lower altitude. It means in general cruise missiles are stealthier, but this Russian missile is stealthier than the cruise missiles in general. Right, it is stealthier than the cruise missiles in general. It means on the whole cruise missiles are stealthier, but this Russian missile is more stealthier than the normal cruise missiles. Okay, so two advantages. First advantage is it is nuclear powered. Because it is nuclear powered, it can hit a target at a very long distance. Not only it can hit a target over a longer distance, if they launch this particular missile, it can go into the enemy's airspace, will keep on circulating there for a longer duration, okay, and will attack from the direction which is totally unexpected. A normal missile cannot do that because it needs a lot of fuel, but nuclear fuel will give more energy per one atom. It means a very little quantity of the fuel can release enormous amounts of energy. So with a very little fuel, without requiring refueling, it can keep circling in the enemy's airspace for several hours and can attack from the direction which is totally unexpected. Okay, so one advantage of this particular missile is longer duration. Second advantage is much lower altitude than a normal cruise missile, so much stealthier than a normal cruise missile. Is that clear for all of you? Right, let us discuss a few more details. Russia tested its nuclear powered ground launched low flying cruise missile. Okay, the name Buresnik means storm petrel. The name Buresnik means storm petrel. Storm petrel. Storm means trouble. Storm means trouble. Petrel means bringer. Trouble bringer. Yes, it is a trouble bringer to the enemies. So it is named as Buresnik, which means storm petrel, means trouble bringer. It is not only capable of carrying the nuclear warhead. Can this missile carry the nuclear warhead? Warhead means what? The explosive that it is carrying. Warhead means the explosive that it is carrying. Can this Buresnik carry a nuclear explosive? Yes, it can carry nuclear explosive. Okay, but also it is nuclear powered. Okay, see, first it is nuclear powered. It means fuel is also nuclear. Fuel is also nuclear. 2. Warhead. It means explosive it is carrying. The explosive it is carrying is also nuclear. Double nuclear. The explosive it is carrying is also nuclear. The fuel used is also nuclear. So it not only capable of carrying a nuclear warhead, but it is also nuclear powered. It was developed by Russia and its code name is SSC X9 Skyfall by NATO. Okay, NATO named it as SSC X9 Skyfall or Buresnik. Both mean the same. The term means storm petrel, trouble bringer. I hope it is clear for all of you. Right. Okay. It is powered by a small nuclear reactor which heats up the air to propel the missile forward. There is a nuclear reactor here. Inside the nuclear reactor, nuclear fission will happen. What is used? We use uranium. Uranium undergo fission. Where? In the reactor. And this fission releases heat. This heat is used to propel the missile forward. The heat is used to propel the missile forward. This is how it works. Its nuclear propulsion gives the missile much longer range than the traditional turbojet or turbofan engines. Okay, turbojet or turbofan. If you remember boarding a flight, okay, below the wings you will see some fans. Those are called turbofans. What they do, they compress the air, and this compressed air will have a high concentration of oxygen. This oxygen will be used to oxidize the fuel. I mean, it will be used to burn the fuel, and the fuel burning will propel the missile. That is a traditional turbojet turbofan. Is this Buresnik a turbofan missile? No, the Buresnik do not use turbofan. The Buresnik uses small nuclear reactor where the uranium undergo nuclear fission. This releases heat energy. The heat energy will push the missile forward. Okay, these engines that carry limited amount of the, it means traditional missiles carry limited amount of the fuel, but Buresnik carries, okay, less fuel only, but less fuel itself can give more energy. So Buresnik can keep wandering in the enemy's airspace for a very long duration. So we call it as Buresnik, which means storm petrel, trouble bringer. Okay, then that propulsion gives it virtually unlimited range, allowing it to loiter for days. For days together it can stay in the enemy's airspace without being detected. Okay, and attack from the unexpected direction. The missile is also designed to fly at a very low altitude compared to cruise. Already cruise missiles fly at a low altitude, but this is much lower altitude than regular cruise missiles. Okay, much lower than the conventionally powered cruise missiles. So this is all about Buresnik. If you understand this, solve this question. All of you please, and if you got the answer, do give me your answers in the message in the comments section, right? Consider the following statements about Buresnik missile, which was recently in the news. Yes, any of you ready with the answer? Very good. Let us discuss the answer. It is a conventional powered? No, it is nuclear powered. So first statement is wrong. Okay, nuclear armed, correct. Nuclear armed, but nuclear powered also, double nuclear. Explosive it is carrying is also nuclear. The fuel used is also nuclear, right? It has unlimited range due to small onboard nuclear reactor propulsion system. Yes. Okay, a nuclear reactor, inside this nuclear uranium will undergo fission. Fission per one atom releases enormous amount of energy. So this energy will propel the missile to more distance, consuming very little amount of the fuel. So it is virtually unlimited distance, range it can travel. It is a high altitude missile? No, it is lower altitude even when compared to the cruise missiles. So this is also wrong. So the right answer is B. 2 only is the correct answer. Thank you. Then from the same topic, another question. Okay, the Buresnik missile recently tested by Russia is also known by the code name given by NATO. What is the name given to it by NATO? Everybody please. D is the right answer. SSC X9 Skyfall is the name given to it by NATO. Then moving on to the next topic. This is also about the nuclear powered concept only. NASA's nuclear option to deflect city killer asteroid. City killer asteroid. Okay. So Let us suppose, I'll explain this. Let us imagine this is Earth. Okay, and say this is Moon. Okay, then an asteroid is coming. An asteroid. What is the name of this asteroid? 2024 YR4, year 4. 2024 YR4. This is also called as city killer. City killer asteroid. So tell me, is this asteroid coming close to the Earth or coming close to the Moon? Is this asteroid coming close to the Earth or coming close to the Moon? Yes, it is coming close to the Moon. Can we think that, okay, let it hit the Moon, what is our problem anyway, it is not going to hit the Earth. Can we take it like that? Let the asteroid kill the Moon. What is our problem? Anyway, it is not hitting the Earth. Can we take like that? No. Because just imagine a dirty cloth. What happens if you hit a dirty cloth like this? The dust particle will come out of that particular surface. Yes or no? There is a dirty cloth. If you hit it, the dust particle will be coming out. Same way, if the asteroid hit the Moon, what happens is numerous, okay, look at this, micrometeoroid flux increases by up to 1000 times. Is it clear? This is micrometeoroid flux. Okay, these micrometeoroids will hit the Earth's surface. So now, should we let the asteroid hit the Moon, or we should try to redirect the asteroid, change its route and make it go in other direction? Should we try to redirect this asteroid called city killer? Yes or no? Do respond. Should we try to redirect this asteroid? Yes. So what we do, what NASA is planning is to try a nuclear option. Why nuclear option? Okay, look at this point. This city killer asteroid, this city killer asteroid is 60-meter object. Means it is too large, okay, for, right, here I have to give you a different concept, another concept. You know NASA's DART mission, did you hear about NASA's DART mission? Okay. What it will do is, it will hit the asteroid and push it away from the Earth. Is that clear? Right. It will hit, okay, for example, imagine my left hand is asteroid, my right hand is DART mission. DART mission will come and will hit the asteroid. Is it clear? That is called as kinetic impact. Kinetic means what? You know, kinetic energy means energy of a moving object. Dart mission is coming very fast, kinetic energy, it will impact the asteroid will be pushed away from the earth. Okay, and is this the topic we are discussing about? Is the news about Dart mission? Yes, everybody, quick responses. Is the news about Dart mission? No, this is an older mission. This is an older mission. What is the problem in this? What is the problem in this? First problem is it will create space debris, isn't it? Space debris means it will be broken down into smaller pieces. These smaller pieces can hit our satellites. Okay, so that is a big problem. That is one problem with the Dart mission. Second problem is it cannot destroy. It cannot destroy larger asteroids like this city killer. Okay, what are the two problems with the Dart mission? First, if it hit the asteroid will be broken down into pieces. These pieces will become the space junk or the space debris. They can hit our astronauts, they can damage our satellites, okay, all these problems. So therefore, we don't want to create space debris. That is one reason. Second reason, this is a 60-meter object. The city killer is a 60-meter object. It's a big object. This much large asteroid cannot be broken by Dart mission. So, what is the solution? Okay, solution is NASA is trying nuclear option. NASA is trying a nuclear option, right? Okay. It means what? Using nuclear energy to change the direction of the asteroids. Okay. Then, now tell me, just based on the logic, do you think that this, is it like a nuclear bomb that will blast in the space so that the asteroid will be blasted? Think logically and tell me, do you think that this is a nuclear bomb that will blast in the space and will blast the asteroid? Is it like a nuclear bomb? No, it is not a nuclear bomb. Why? Because two problems will come. First thing, using nuclear weapons needs international agreement. Okay, America alone cannot take a decision of using the nuclear weapons. Second one, we have treaties preventing the space weaponization. We should not use any explosives or kind of any bombs in the space. So clearly this cannot be nuclear bomb. But what it will do is, okay, what it will do is, look at here. Imagine this is that asteroid. Imagine this is the asteroid, right? Called city killer. Asteroid called city killer. What it will do? Here means what? Not on the asteroid. Okay. It means a little distant, at a calculated distance. At a calculated distance from the asteroid. Why calculated distance? Listen this carefully. Okay, if this is little closer, if the fission occur little closer to the asteroid will blast. We don't want that. If the fission occurs at a little bit more distance than this, useless. It cannot affect the asteroid. The nuclear fission should occur at a distance from the asteroid that can affect its direction. but not blast the asteroid. Is it clear? At a calculated distance from the asteroid, what happens? Nuclear fission. Nuclear fission. This fission releases the heat. The heat will evaporate. The heat will evaporate the asteroid surface. The heat will evaporate the asteroid surface. This evaporation will give a thrust. Thrust means what? It will create a force. The force will push the asteroid away. That's all. There is no blasting here. Is that clear for all of you? I repeat. Okay, do let me know in the comment section. Are you all following this? Why it is named city killer? Because if it hits the moon, it will increase the chance of micrometeoroid flux onto the earth. These meteoroids hitting on the earth can destroy the cities on the earth. If the asteroid hits the moon, the cities on the earth can be damaged. Why? Not because directly the asteroid hitting the earth, but when it hits the moon, the micrometeoroid flux increases 1,000 times. Okay, these meteoroids can damage our cities, therefore it is called city killer. Okay, right. I repeat the process. There is an asteroid 60 meter wide. So DART mission cannot blast it. Also we don't want to blast it because it will create a lot of space debris. So what they do? They use a nuclear fission. Nuclear fission. Okay. Is it like a nuclear bomb that will blast the asteroid? No. Here the nuclear fission will occur at a calculated height above the asteroid. Calculated height means what? Not so close that it can destroy the asteroid. Not so far that it will not have any impact. At a right distance from the asteroid, the nuclear fission occurs. The fission releases heat. The heat will evaporate some surface of this asteroid. This evaporation gives a thrust. Thrust means force. That force will change the speed and direction of the asteroid so that the asteroid will not hit the moon. So this is the news. Clear? Right. Let us give it a reading. NASA intensified its study of nuclear disruption strategies to avert, to prevent a potential lunar impact. Potential lunar impact means what? A possible lunar impact. There is no guarantee that this asteroid will hit the moon. There is only 4% chance that the asteroid can hit the moon. So we are using the word potential lunar impact. By the asteroid 2024 year 4, okay, which is a 60-meter object projected to pass near the moon in the year 2032. It means what? 7 years before we started this experiment, so that by 2032 we should be able to divert that asteroid. Right. Next. A lunar impact could temporarily increase micrometeoroid flux by up to 1,000 times. Because the impact eject, I told you, just if you hit a dirty cloth, it will eject the dirt particles. So same way, when the asteroid hit the moon, it will eject the meteoroids. These meteoroids, vast amount of lunar debris, which then disperses into the surrounding space, they may hit the earth. That is the problem that we have. Right. Then the asteroid has just 4% probability of hitting the moon. Mission window late 2029, okay, to late 2031. It means max delay by 2031 it should be ready, because the asteroid is having a chance of hitting the moon in the year 2031. So by that date it should be ready, right? Okay then. A traditional kinetic impactor, example DART mission. that is also by NASA. A traditional kinetic impactor are inadequate for an object of this size and mass. It is too large to be blasted by DART mission. Explosive device would detonate at a calculated height. Will the explosive detonate on the asteroid? No, at a height from the asteroid. Above the asteroid surface, the radiation from the blast would vaporize or evaporate a part of the asteroid's exterior, generating the thrust or force that will alter the asteroid's velocity and direction, okay, leading to its not leading to its fragmentation risk. There is no fragmentation risk. There is no risk that the asteroid will break down into pieces. It will only change its speed and direction. Safe. Okay. Executing a nuclear mitigation mission would require international coordination, and also space treaties restricting the nuclear use in the orbit. We have space treaties that will restrict the usage of nuclear weapons in the space. So these treaties should give special relaxation to this mission, and other countries should accept it. Then only NASA can launch it. What are the two conditions in which NASA can launch this? First, other countries should accept. Second one, okay, the treaty should give little relaxation to the restrictions to NASA so that it can redirect that asteroid. Is it clear? Okay, right. If that is clear, solve this question. Okay, outer space treaty. Okay, it will prevent the space weaponization. It will prevent using any sort of weapons in the outer space, right? Okay, solve this question. Which international bodies, by the way, it's a factual question, means I did not cover these points in the topic. Then why did I give this question? I have given this question with an intention to give you some extra information, right? I framed this question so that I can give you some extra information. Okay, let us see the explanation first, because anyway I did not cover the topic to solve this question. Let us first see the content and then you can give the answer. Okay, the IAWN, okay, IAWN, International Asteroid Warning Network, International Asteroid Warning Network, which is coordinated by NASA, and SMPAG, Space Mission Planning Advisory Group, Space Mission Planning Advisory Group, okay, which is comprising space agencies like NASA, European Space Agency, etc. They are the primary groups for warning and planning operating under the umbrella. They both warn that asteroid is coming and they both together plan how to avoid the asteroid hit. Okay, IAWN, International Asteroid Warning Network, Space Mission Planning Advisory Group, SMPAG, they both will warn us that an asteroid is coming close to the Earth, and they both also plan how to avoid the asteroid hit. And they both come under the umbrella of a UN Committee on Peaceful Use of Outer Space, Scopus. Okay, United Nations Committee on Peaceful Use of Outer Space. It means we should not use any weapons in the outer space. So they both come under the umbrella of the UN Committee for Peaceful Use of Outer Space, Scopus. So it means Scopus includes SMPAG and also, okay, IAWN. They both come under Scopus. Solve this question. United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs, okay, UNOOSA. Select the correct answer, which is kind of another name for this Scopus. Okay, So select the correct answer using the code given below. Okay, all the three. D is the correct answer. Okay, then moving on to the next topic. This is India to test country's first manned deep sea submersible Matsya 6000 next year. Okay, this is Matsya 6000. Okay, this is a part of Samudrayan mission. It's a part of Samudrayan mission. Okay, you know, Gaganyaan is planning to send 3 astronauts into the space. Samudrayan is planning to send 3 aquanauts, not astronauts, because they are going into the ocean. Okay, 3 aquanauts into the ocean, and Matsya 6000 signifies to a depth of 6000 meters, to a depth of 6000 meters. And this Matsya 6000 is a submersible. Then you may ask me a question, what is the difference between submarines and submersibles? Submarines, they are large. Submarines, first they are large. Second one, they are used particularly for the defense purpose. Whereas submersibles, they are smaller and they can be used for various applications, not only defense applications. Is the difference between submarine and submersible clear? Do you remember a few years back, a few adventurous people went in a submersible called Titan to see the Titanic ship wrecks on the ocean floor. Do you remember this? And that submersible called Titan imploded. What do you mean by implode? Opposite to explode. Explode means an outward force. Implode means inward force. Okay, they went up to 3000 to 4000 meters under the sea, so that they wanted to see the Titanic shipwrecks. Okay, and in general, Indians are not so crazy. We are happy with the Titanic movie. Okay, we don't have any intention of going in a Titan submersible and see the original Titanic ship broken pieces. No. Okay, Titanic movie could make me sufficiently happy. But those people were crazy, so they wanted to see the original Titanic broken ship. Is it clear? So they went into that. 3 to 4,000 meters, I don't exactly, this happened a few years ago, 3-4 years ago I believe. Okay, and this imploded. Why it will implode? Because if a submersible goes 4,000 meters into the water depth, here 4,000 meters, what happens? That much water's weight will fall on that enormous pressure, that will implode, inward pressure. Explode means outwards pressure. Unfortunately, those adventurous team, okay, passed away in that particular event. Okay, and this is also kind of a similar, okay, this is also a similar thing, but we are planning to go much deeper, 6,000 meters, but not to see Titanic ship or something. This is to explore the minerals in the ocean floor. Blue economy, to explore the minerals in the ocean floor. Is that clear? Right. Okay. So that is submersible called Matsya 6000. It's a part of Samudrayan mission. Now let us see more details about this. India will test its first manned submersible. Manned means people, crew will go into that. The Matsya 6000 in early 2026. I mean, next few months we are planning to do this trial by sending 2 scientists from the National Institute of Ocean Technology. 2 scientists from National Institute of Ocean Technology will be the crew of this particular Matsya 6000. And 2 crew plus 1 pilot. So total 3 aquanauts are going in this mission. 2 crew, 2 scientists, 1 pilot to a depth of 500 meters. Then you may tell me, ma'am, you said 6000 meters, but here it is written 500 meters. Yes, 6000 is a planned 6000 meter by 2027. In 2027, we are planning to launch the original Matsya 6000 that will go to 6000 meters deep the ocean. But in 2026, what we are going to do is a trial of that will go only to 500 meter depth. Okay, this is off the coast of Chennai. This is off the coast of Chennai. And this is a part of both. It means this 2026 trial where they will go 500 meter deep, 2027 actual Matsya 6000 which will go 6000 meters deep. Both are a part of Samudrayan project, which would make India one of the very few countries who have this deep sea exploration capabilities. Only few countries have deep sea exploration capabilities like this. In the year 2027, if we will become successful in sending the aquanauts to 6000 meter deep, then India will become one of those very few countries to be capable of doing this. Okay, yes, clear all of you? Do let me know in the comment section whether you are following or not. Then, the Matsya 6000 is a 28-ton indigenous craft. Okay, we are going to develop this Matsya 6000 submersible indigenously, designed for deep sea research, and it is equipped with features like robotic arms and cameras. Why cameras? Because see, this is the ocean surface, and okay, let us suppose this is Matsya 6000 at 6000 meters deep. Okay, then it should have cameras and then robotic arms. Cameras and the robotic arms. Okay, what cameras will do? Cameras are needed to see the floor, and robotic arms are needed to collect the sample from ocean floor. Is it clear? Collect the sample from the ocean floor. Why to collect the sample from ocean floor? Because you have to see in that sample whether we have minerals or not. Okay, the robotic arms will collect the sample and then we will bring it and analyze whether we have those valuable minerals in this soil or not. Okay, so that is what we are planning to do. Right? Clear till now? Then the key details about Matsya 6000 mission. It will have a personnel sphere. Personnel sphere is where, okay, it is where the aquanauts reside. It's a room-like place. Not room means not square shaped. It is a kind of sphere, titanic sphere, spherical. Okay, so this is a titanium sphere. Why did they use titanium? Because titanium 1, it is hard. Okay, harder than steel. 2, it is elastic. It is elastic. It means if there is an inward pressure, it can bounce back. It will not blast. Okay, if the water above that imposes pressure on that, it will not blast. It can bounce back. It is elastic. That is the reason why they are using the titanium sphere. Clear for all of you? Do let me know. Right. For the 6,000 meter dive, the submersible will be fitted with a titanium sphere, which is currently being fabricated. This titanium sphere is being fabricated at ISRO's Liquid Propulsion System Center in Bangalore. Okay, so in Bangalore, this titanium sphere is being manufactured. This is where the three aquanauts reside, and it is made up of titanium, because titanium is not only hard but it is also elastic. What is the mistake that the Titan submersible did? The Titan submersible used carbon fibers. Carbon fibers are hard but not as elastic as titanium. Okay, we don't want the same fate to happen to our aquanauts. So that is the reason why we are not using carbon fibers in making that sphere. We are using titanium. Okay, yes, is that clear? Then this is an indigenous technology. The submersible is an indigenous craft built to support India's deep sea exploration to develop the blue economy. The equipment, it includes a boiler steel personnel sphere. Then you may ask me, ma'am, you said titanium sphere. Yes, boiler steel sphere for 500 meter trial. Titanium sphere for 6,000 meter original Matsya 6,000. Okay, clear? Then for the initial test, robotic arms for sample collection, external cameras, and this will move at a speed of 30 meters per minute. Okay, then crew. The mission will be piloted by NIOT scientists Ramesh Raju and Jatinder Pal Singh, who are also known as India's first aquanauts for this project. So they are going to be the first aquanauts from India. Okay, what is the need for this kind of a mission? India has a coastline of 7,517 kilometer coastline. Keeping this much ocean, India being the peninsula, keeping this much ocean, so we have to make the benefit of blue economy. We should be capable of searching for minerals in the ocean floors. So Matsya 6,000 is especially important for India, okay, having this much long coastline. Second one, India aims to conduct exploratory mining for the polymetallic nodules. Why are we sending this Matsya 6000? To search for the minerals. Okay, it will search for the minerals, but more specifically which minerals? Polymetallic nodules. Polymetallic nodules means what? Potato-sized rock, round potato-sized rock, okay, rock-like mineral deposits on the deep sea floor. These polymetallic nodules are rich in copper, nickel, cobalt, manganese. Polymetallic nodules, these are potato-sized rock-like minerals. They are called polymetallic because they are rich in copper, nickel, cobalt, manganese. Okay. In general, Matsya 6000 is to search for the minerals in the ocean floor, on the ocean floor, and more particularly to search for the polymetallic nodules. Okay, and to support the deep ocean missions. and to boost the blue economy, and also to support aquaculture, tourism, livelihood, fisheries, blue trade. These are the applications of Matsya 6000. Okay. If that is clear, solve this question. Consider the following statements regarding Matsya 6000. I'll wait for a few seconds. If you find your answer, do let me know your answer in the comment section. Yes, got your answer? Yes, all of you? Right. Let us discuss the question now. Matsya 6000, is it a manned submersible vehicle designed to carry 3 crew members, 1 pilot and 2 scientists to a depth of 6000 meters? Correct. It is being developed as a part of India's deep ocean mission. Okay, correct. Okay, that deep ocean mission is called as Samudrayan. The National Institute of Ocean Technology is responsible for its development. Correct. All the 3, D is the right answer. Okay. Then moving on to the next topic, pharmacogenomics. This is the last topic in today's session, pharmacogenomics. Okay. So, as the term is self-explanatory, look at the word pharmaco. Pharmaco means what? Pharmacology. Pharmacology means what? Study of drugs. Okay. Which drugs? They can be painkillers, antibiotics, okay, cancer drugs, etc. Okay, please note that pharmacogenomics is not about gene therapy. Okay, please note, because many students get confused between pharmacogenomics and gene therapy. They think that it is a sort of gene therapy, but please note that it is not gene therapy. I am speaking about normal medicines. You take paracetamol, some painkillers, some azithromycin, okay, some antibiotics, some cancer chemotherapy drugs, such drugs. Study of drugs is called pharmacology. Pharmaco plus genomics. Genomics means what? Study about genome. And genome means what? One set of all chromosomes in a cell. It means one genome is equal to 23 chromosomes. One genome is equal to 23 chromosomes. That is genome. Now, if we that is genome, study about the genome is genomics. Okay? One set of all 23 chromosomes in my cell is called as one genome, and a study about genome is genomics. Study about medicines is pharmacology. Club the two words is pharmacogenomics. Okay, so what do you mean by pharmacogenomics? Simple. Study the genome sequence of a person and then give, okay, suitable drug to him. It means in future, right now we are not using it, but in future, if I go to a doctor, the doctor will ask me come with your DNA sequence. Come with your DNA sequence, with your genome sequence. Then I will get my genome sequencing done. Then the doctor will read my DNA sequence, and according to my genome sequence, he will give that medicine which will suit to my DNA sequence. He will not give any medicine just like that. He will read my genome sequence, and then according to my genome sequence, he will prescribe me only those medicines which will suit to me depending on my DNA sequence. Okay, means this is a form of personalized medicine, isn't it? Personalized medicine means a medicine that works for you may not work for me. So they will prescribe me that medicine which works for me. How? By studying the genome sequence. Prescribing the medicines, pharmacology, by studying the genomes, genomics, together pharmacogenomics. Is the concept clear for all of you? Do let me know. Is the concept clear? Okay. So let us see. Pharmacogenomics is a study of how an individual's genetic makeup, that is genome, influences their response to a medicine. It means, let us suppose I have given the same medicine to 100 people. All the 100 people may not respond to the medicine in the same way. All 100 people may not respond to the medicine in the same way. What makes them respond differently to the same medicine? I have given same medicine to all of them. Medicine is same. Then why are they responding differently? What is different here? Their genome sequence is different. Their genome sequence is different. Are you getting this? Right. Their genome sequence is different. So, this field aims to use genetic information to predict three things. First, whether a medicine will be effective or not. Okay. By studying my genome sequence, the doctor will understand whether this particular medicine will be effective on my body or not. 2. Okay. Okay, let us suppose by reading my genome sequence, he understood that this medicine works on my body. Then, by reading my genome sequence, he can also understand how much dosage should be given to me. 500 mg works or 1000 mg needed. How much dosage is needed for me? How? By studying the genome sequence. And then, okay, by reading my genome sequence, a doctor also will understand whether I will have any serious reactions to this particular medicine. I mean, my DNA sequence will also let him know whether I am allergic to this medicine or not. So, I repeat, by studying my genome sequence, the doctor can understand whether a particular medicine works for me or not. Okay, if it works for me, how much dosage is correct for my DNA sequence, for me according to my DNA sequence. Third, am I allergic to this medicine or not? These things he will understand. These things about the medicines he will understand by studying my genome sequence. Therefore, this subject is called pharmacogenomics. Is it clear? This is moving away from one size fit for all. It means it is moving away from giving same medicine to everybody. It is better you read the genome sequence and give the suitable medicine. This is pharmacogenomics. Is pharmacogenomics clear for all of you? Yes, do let me know. Is it clear? Yes. Then, the genetic variations can affect two primary aspects of the drug function. It means my genome sequence influences two things. First, what your body does. to the drug, and that is called as pharmacokinetics. Pharmacokinetics. And my genome sequence also influence. It means your genome sequence also influence what the drug does to your body. That is called as pharmacodynamics. That is called pharmacodynamics. Yes, all of you tell me. Okay. Thank you so much, Fahim Raj. Thank you so much. Okay. Then do answer this question. Okay. Pharmacodynamics, pharmacokinetics. Which term describe what your body does to the medicine? Everybody? Which term describes what your body does to the medicine? Yes? Yes, everybody do respond. Right. That is pharmacokinetics. And very good. Thank you. Thank you, Megha. Okay. And what do you call the subject that studies what the drug does to your body? Drug to body. This is body does to the drug. Yes, everybody, that is called pharmacodynamics. Okay, thank you, Megha. Right. Okay, then. So, my genome, your genome, it means if I read your genome, I will understand what the drug will do to your body. I will also understand what your body does to the drug. Okay. So, in this, first we are discussing pharmacokinetics. It means this describes what the body does to the drug, including absorption. It means, can your body absorb this medicine? Can your body distribute this medicine to different body parts? Can your body metabolize the drug? Means kind of, can your body digest this drug? And can your body eliminate this drug? All these are what your body is doing to the drug. Right. By reading your genome sequence, I will understand whether your body can absorb the drug. Can your body distribute the medicine to different parts of the body? Can your body digest this medicine, that is metabolize this medicine? And can your body eliminate this medicine? Okay. All these things we can understand. Okay. Okay. Fine. Megha. Okay. Fine. Socialize. Right. Okay. Right. So, this is what is pharmacokinetics. Then variations in the genes that code for drug metabolizing enzymes. In your genome, you have a few drug metabolizing genes. Names are cytochrome P40, CYP family. Okay, look at them. Then you may ask me, like, what is cytochrome P40 and CYP family genes? Nothing to understand, they are just names. Okay, names of the genes, okay, that digest, means metabolize the drug. Okay, so all of you name the genes that can metabolize a drug in your genome. In your genome, What are the genes that can metabolize the drugs? Cytochrome P40 or P450 or CYP family of the genes. Okay? And they are the transporters. I mean, they transport the drug to various parts of the body. They absorb the drug and they metabolize the drug, and they can alter how quickly a drug is processed. Okay? So, depending on this, some people are called ultra rapid metabolizers. Use the word once. Text me this term in the chat box. Okay? Ultra rapid metabolizer means, for example, if I am an ultra rapid metabolizer, when I take the medicine, very quickly my body will absorb it, distribute it to various parts, digest it, and then eliminate it also. Absorb, distribute, digest, eliminate, gone. Okay, gone in the urine. So it means I need a higher dosage. Means I may need this medicine 3 times a day because I am quickly eliminating this out of my body. Is it clear? Some people will be poor metabolizers. It means, for example, if I am a poor metabolizer, then I will slowly absorb it, slowly distribute it, slowly digest it, slowly eliminate it. It means if you give me 3 doses of it, it will become overdosage and it will accumulate in my body at toxic levels and can be lethal. So you have to give low dose to the poor metabolizers, high dose to the rapid metabolizers. It means by studying the genome sequence, I can understand how much dosage of this medicine I should give to you. Okay, right. Next, pharmacodynamics. This will describe what the drug does to your body. Okay, or its mechanism of action of the drugs. Okay, the genetic variations in the drug target. For example, this is our body cells. Okay, and this is the drug target. It means, okay, the drug will bind here, drug will bind here. Okay, so if I have this receptor, the drug will work on my body, it can do something to my body. If I don't have the receptor, the drug will not work on my body because I don't have a receptor for the drug. So the drug, even if I take the drug, it will not work. So better don't give that medicine to me. Okay, such as receptors or enzymes that can affect how well the drug works at its intended site. Okay, so this is how by reading your genome sequence, I can study pharmacokinetics and also pharmacodynamics. Pharmacokinetics, what your body does to the drug, and pharmacodynamics, what the drug will do to your body. Both I can understand by studying the pharmacokinetics. I can decide how much dosage should be given to you. By studying the pharmacodynamics, I can decide which medicine I should give to you. Okay, I should give that medicine for which you have a receptor. I should not give that medicine for which you don't have a receptor, like that. What are the clinical applications of pharmacogenomics? Okay, first, cancer drugs. Using pharmacogenomics, we can understand whether a cancer drug will work on your body or not. Anticoagulant. Coagulation means blood clotting. Anticoagulant means they prevent blood clotting. Anticoagulants are given for heart patients who have blockages in the blood vessels. Okay, because the blood clots and it will block a blood vessel, it can cause heart attack. So which medicine they are supposed to be given? Anticoagulants like warfarin. What is warfarin? It is the name of an anticoagulant. It is the name of an anticoagulant. And antiplatelet. You know platelets, which are also called as thrombocytes. Okay, platelets or thrombocytes Okay, they cause blood clotting. Okay, the blood clots can block the blood vessels, and if the blood vessels are blocked, the person can get heart attack. So heart patients are given antiplatelet drugs like clopidogrel. What is this clopidogrel? It is a antiplatelet drug. Antidepressants, psychological patients, I am suffering from depression. So if I take an antidepressant, pharmacogenomics can let me know if a cancer medicine, anticoagulants like warfarin, antiplatelet drugs like clopidogrel, antidepressants will work on my body or not, and how much dosage of these medicines should be given to me. All these things they study by studying my genome sequence. Therefore, it is called pharmacogenomics. Okay. Also, we can use to know whether a painkiller like codeine works or not. For example, if I am an ultra rapid metabolizer for codeine, which is a painkiller, then what happens? It will quickly convert into morphine. Okay, it will quickly convert. Codeine converts to morphine. Is it clear? This morphine cause respiratory problems, that is respiratory depression, or means respiratory problems that can lead to the death of the person. Okay, I repeat, codeine is the name of a painkiller. If I am an ultra rapid metabolizer of codeine, when I take codeine, because I am ultra rapid metabolizer, so my body will quickly metabolize codeine, will quickly convert it into morphine. So lot of morphine will accumulate in my body. The morphine causes respiratory problems and can lead to the death of the person. So it means you should not give codeine, or you should give very low dosage of the codeine if a person is ultra rapid metabolizer. How to know whether he is an ultra rapid metabolizer or not? By studying his genome sequence. Okay. Same way, we have a gene called HLA-B*57:1. This gene is strongly associated with fatal allergy to a HIV medicine called abacavir. It means a doctor should study my genome sequence. If I have this HLA-B*57:1, then he should not give me abacavir, because this gene causes allergy to abacavir. Okay. Then that's all about the pharmacogenomics. What are the benefits of this? Safety. Okay, because like you can avoid giving the medicines for which the patient is allergic to you. You can avoid giving the medicines in higher dosages. Safety. Efficacy, because you can give the most suitable drug for which I have a receptor. Pharmacodynamics. So efficacy is more. Reduction of the overall healthcare cost for the country, because if you give medicines randomly like that, if they all get allergies, side effects, side reactions, they will again get hospitalized. It is a burden on the government. So pharmacogenomics will reduce the overall cost on the healthcare infrastructure. That's all. If this is clear, answer this question. Okay. This question is not about pharmacogenomics, but it is in general about genomics in general. Is it clear? Because whenever a topic is in the news, there is no rule that you should get the question on that topic only. You can also get questions on similar topics. Okay, Indigen program, what is this? This is to study the genome sequences of Indians, undertaking whole genome sequencing of large and diverse Indian population. B is the correct answer for Indigen program. Next question. Consider the following, and this is the last question in today's class, right? Okay, first statement, assertion. Precision medicine means pharmacogenomics, because you can precisely give that medicine which is more effective on my body, and also can precisely give the medicine in the dosage which is appropriate for my body. Precision medicine is increasingly replacing the traditional trial and error method. Before pharmacogenomics, how they used to know whether I am allergic to a medicine or not? Give a small dose and see. If my body reacts, then don't give it. Trial and error, risky. Okay, so pharmacogenomics is replacing the traditional trial and error method in prescribing the drugs. They try one drug. If I have a strong reaction, if I am allergic, then they don't give. But if I have a very strong allergy, the trial dose itself can be lethal. So which is not good. So therefore pharmacogenomics is replacing the traditional trial and error approach in the prescribing medicines. Reason. Pharmacogenomics uses an individual's genetic information to predict the drug efficacy and toxicity, making it possible for tailored treatments, customized treatments for better outcomes. Okay, both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation for assertion. A is the right answer. That's all for this session. With this, we completed some important science and technology current affairs from October and November. Thank you so much. Right.